guys, this is X1313, and I'm going to do a little overview of the Vanguard Creed. Okay, so as you can see, it comes with a leather case. Well, it's not, it's synthetic leather, not real leather. It's got a handle right here, so you can just carry it around, and it's got a zipper instead of clips, that's very nice, so the clips don't break. So we're gonna go ahead and open it up, and open up the box. Let's see here. Okay, as you can see, we have the barrels right here, boxes, and the marker. And I'll take the marker out right now and just set it aside, and we'll go back to it. Okay, first of all, I'm going to prop it up right there, and we'll look at each of these boxes. Now, the Vanguard Creed, it comes with a lot of stuff. Not stuff that you would normally use, like it comes with a bottle cap, as you can see there. A nice little lanyard. Let's see if I can say it's Vanguard. Open up some. This box usually has the charger in here, but I don't have it because it's plugged into my wall right now. And this box usually also has the Allen keys, but they are in my gear bag. It also comes with different plugs, plug fittings, I guess you would call them, because in case you would travel overseas or whatnot, you could still charge your marker. Okay, so we're gonna put these back. Well, we'll just set that all aside right now, and we'll go ahead and look at the barrels. Okay. As you can see, it comes with 3 different barrels. It's not like a normal 2-piece. It is really a 1-piece that looks like a 2-piece, as you can see. So, let's see here. I don't know if you can see that. And this piece right here just slides over it, and you just screw it in like so. And so you can put that on your marker. So really all you need, if you want to just use the same tip, all you need is different backs to switch to, you know, shocker threads, anything. And this one right now is the 14-inch 689. Right here is the 16-inch 693, I believe. And this one is the 14-inch 693. Okay, and as you can see, Vanguard has done very well with their packaging. It's not very soft, but it keeps the marker from not moving, and you know, reduces a lot of vibration if you're traveling with it and whatnot. And so it's a very nice case. And okay, and that's about it on the case and all the extras. And so I will turn off. I will come back and show you the marker. And let me get all this cleaned up. All right, thank you. Okay, here we are with the Vanguard Creed. We've already seen all the extras and barrels and the case it came with. And now we're just going to kind of do a little overview of the marker itself. So as you can see, the milling is, you know, not as fancy of an Ego or a die or any other high-end, but it shoots just as well, in my opinion. I've shot all of them, and it's got very, very good ergonomics. Feels really good in the hand. You know, it's got very nice, the trigger guard. It's got plenty of room to walk the trigger. Uh, the feed neck, you know, it's a clamping feed neck. It does what it's supposed to do. The bolt is very much like an Ego cure bolt. Let's see if I can get it down there. You know, I got paint on it right now. You know, it's milled to the back, so that looks nice on it. You know, there's not much to say about the outside of the gun. It's what's inside it that really matters. It's got a 4-point adjustable trigger. Let's see. It's the ASA. It doesn't come out of the side like most. It comes out of the front like the Mac Devs and the Bob Longs. But one thing I do not like about this, when you start cranking it down, it'll start getting harder and harder to crank it down to get it fully aired up. And as you're doing that, air will start spewing out. And it's not a problem, it's just the ASAs are made like that. I just really don't kind of like that. Okay, the grips feel very nice, you know. And if you don't know this, Vanguard, if your grips get real torn up, you call Vanguard, the USA office, and they replace your grips for free, if I'm not mistaken. I'm almost positive on that. Okay, let's go through the board. Okay, so you turn it on. Mine's on PSP 12.5 right now. And okay, if you don't see that little red circle right there, that means the eyes are on and a ball is not in the breech. And I'll stick my finger in and it gets a green light inside of it. That means a ball is in the breech. And this is your battery indicator right here. Okay, now let's start. Well, okay, this symbol, it's a half circle with a blue line through it. That means eyes off. Now, let's start cycling through the modes. You know, at the main menu, goes to power off, fire modes, settings, information, and the exit menu button. Now let's go to information. It's got your total shot count. Mine has just under 35,000, so mine's pretty used. It shows your actual battery level. Mine's at 94%, your serial number, your version, and a back button. Now hit the back button and you go back to the main menu. Let's go to settings. You know, you got your dwell, debounce, eye delay, eye sensor, bolt delay, clearing shot, first shot drop off time, first shot drop off dwell, loader pulse, and back button again. Let's go back. Fire mode. It's got Millennium, PSP, RAM, dry fire, and semi. I'm gonna stick it at 12.5. I mean PSP. Then it has a max rate of fire cap, which can be set to on and off. Ramp configuration, and that's fixed by preset. And back button. And then you have the power off button. So let's go ahead and power it off. Okay, now we're going to say some more things. The reg, it's not like most regs. It is built into the gun. To take off the reg, you have to take off the grip frame, and then you take off the reg. But you don't have to take off the reg to service it, so there's really no need in taking off the reg in the first place, because right here there's two Allen keys. There's a smaller one and a bigger one. You put the bigger one in there and you turn it and the reg pops out. And that's pretty much it for the overview of the gun. Now I'll be back in a second and get everything back, and we will do a conclusion. Thank you. Okay, we're back, and we're gonna do a conclusion. What can you say about it? It's a very nice shooter. You know, I think they're really telling right under $1,000 right now. I think they shoot for what you pay for them. You know, they're not as expensive of the dies and the egos and all that, but they shoot just right. You know, they can compete with them just about. You know, some people may think different, but that's my opinion. But you know, some of this stuff, you know, I like that they give you 3 barrels. But some of the stuff I really don't think is needed, and I think they could just, you know, but that's my opinion. Other people think different. Let's see, you know, for the packaging, I probably give it a 8.5 out of 10. Because I would have really, you know, this is 2 or 3 year old gun. I know this is probably a late review, but you know, I would think if you're gonna do a case, you would put foam in there to protect the marker better. But for accessories, 10 out of 10. I mean, they give you a lot of shit. Some of it you might never use, but some of it you might. It's the marker. I probably give it a 8.5 out of 10. Some things they could have worked better on. Some things, you know, they did okay with. And that's, you know, but that's all gun companies with everything. And hope you like this review, and remember to comment, rate, and subscribe.